Hello everyone, this is BarrelDragon65 again, and today's Mega Man review will be on Mega Man X4 for the PS1 and the Sega Saturn, I believe. Mega Man X4 storyline is getting more Mega Man X's stories are getting deeper into personal issues. This basic story about this one is that Repliforce, the military Reploid army, wants to have their own place to live. Because humans at the time and Reploids are getting along, but Reploids are feeling that we have our own feelings, our own way, our own life. We should be able to live in a place we want to live in. Their own nation of Reploids. The first stage basically dramatizes that when a Reploid destroys a huge sky palace, sky city or whatever, and crashes on the ground. Repliforce gets blamed for this, and they said, that's it, we're working on our own. The X-Hunters want to find out, X and Zero especially want to find out what's really going on here. This game, you can choose either to play as X for the entire game or Zero for the entire game. A lot of people says that X4 is mainly a Zero game. I've played both ways, and Zero is more like, depending on what you think, a hard difficulty or not. To me, Zero is kind of hard difficulty because you just got the X-Saber and that's it. Now there is two storylines, depending if you're playing as X or Zero. If you're playing as X, you have this special person that's with at headquarters by the name of Double. Same thing as usual as the other three games. There are 8 Reploids. Let me correct you on this. 5 are Reploids. 5 work for Repliforce. The other 3 are Mavericks. Because you start to realize, well, wait a minute, how come you're a Maverick but you're not working for Repliforce? Someone else is involved here. Face at the end, it's Sigma again trying to stir up a war. Same thing again, you got the armor capsules. There is no special capsule whatsoever. There is none. After you defeat all 8 of them, you go against Colonel of the Repliforce. After you beat Colonel, you go into the final weapon. They see a huge laser flower laser cannon. First stage, you find out that Double is actually a Maverick. You beat him. The second stage, you go against General. General is a huge Reploid. And he destroys his own throne chair. Who does that? I mean, that thing's gonna cost Repliforce a fortune. Then you go against Sigma. Reaper, Sigma. He looks like the Grim Reaper in the first form. The second form, easy to take care of. The final form for Sigma in the game has 3 forms. Some large Reploid with a huge gun shooting. And then you got 3 color heads of blue, yellow, and red that does certain things, certain patterns. And then the ugly Sigma face. Now it doesn't matter which form you destroy, they all share the same health bar. At the end of X story, General sacrifices himself to stop the weapon, destroys it basically. Then X again ponders about Zero. Then you find out that, yep, you'll have to destroy Sigma. Destroy Zero, I'm sorry. Zero's story in the game is different. In the very beginning, you find out exactly who created Zero. It was Dr. Wily. You see a silhouette shadow image of him. Wily creates Zero with the purpose to destroy Mega Man. Or X, either way. Wily had the same kind of purpose. He knew he would not be around at the end for Zero to be complete, so he also put him in a sealed capsule like Light did to X. Colonel's sister Iris joins you, not in battle, but like I said, for double at headquarters. After you defeat 4 of the bosses, you go against Colonel. No way, I take that back, you don't. You fight, when you're in the X story after 4, you battle Colonel. In the Zero story, you don't. You battle Colonel after you defeat all 8. Then when you get to the first stage of the final weapon, you battle Iris. Iris is carrying this huge orb thing, which kind of resembles like the evil energy from Mega Man 8. After you defeat Iris, you get one of the cheesiest, I admit, the voice acting for the animation cutscenes for X4 is far-fetched and ridiculous, but the line Zero gives after Iris' death is being used over and over as a meme. I don't blame you. Anyway, same thing goes again as in the X story. You battle General, defeat him. You battle Sigma, defeat him. The same thing again. At the end of the game, you get an animation cutscene of how Zero first met Sigma. Zero first had the virus, because Zero was created by Dr. Wily, and Zero at the time was Berserk. Not Maverick mode, bloodthirsty Berserk mode. In fact, he even almost killed Sigma, but Sigma stopped him. During the battle, you probably figure out that whatever virus Zero had jumped onto Sigma, and that's how Sigma becomes evil. You'll learn, when you play X5, you'll learn a lot more. And I will get to X5 and X6 later. All in all, X4 is a good start for the PlayStation games, for the X series for the PlayStation. Anyway, this is BarrelGiant65. Sign off.